Hi, Aquarius. Maya here. I am so glad to be back to do these readings for you, general readings for February 2022. I've been away for a while from the channel. I was going through my own personal journey. Maybe someday I'll talk about it on this channel. I don't know when I'm ready, maybe. But I'm here right now, so let's get straight into your reading. Oh, the shutter has closed down, so let me just open it to get more light in here. All right, that's better. So I was asking Spirit for a vision for you guys before I turn on the camera, and I got the vision of a womb, and just a womb, right? And this gestation period I'm hearing, and I feel it has to do with you. Maybe it has to do with a project that has been in gestation, or some kind of endeavor, something that is extremely important to you. But really, I'm feeling that it's you that has been in a gestation period for a long time, maybe up to 9 months, maybe even up to 9 years. I'm hearing, and it's coming to the end of this gestation period, and I'm hearing also what the caterpillar sees as the end, the master sees where caterpillar sees the end, the master sees a butterfly. So this transformation that you've been through, this gestation period that you've been through for a very long time, is coming to a close, and you're turning into a butterfly. That's what I'm getting. So let's see how this this transforms. Yes, how this translates into your reading. I'm gonna do a Celtic cross for you guys. So let's see. Wow, February 2022 has been getting these humongous messages for everyone. It feels to me like it's some kind of a manifestation period for everyone, because these readings have been off the charts. So I'm just going along with it and we'll see. Right. Yes. What the caterpillar sees as the end, the master sees as a butterfly. That's what I'm getting. All right. All right. Let's start. So at the center of your reading, you have the Empress. Look at that. When we talk about a gestation period, I mean, she's always portrayed as being pregnant, right? The Empress. It's the promise of a new life. Okay, that's just the beginning. Crossed by the Seven of Wands. At your base, the Five of Pentacles. Crowning you, the Seven of Cups. Recent past, the Ace of Cups. Near future, the Lovers. Wow. Big readings for February, that's for sure. The way you see yourself in the situation, the Three of Swords. Hopes and fears, the Two of Wands. Environment, death. Here is this transformation. And outcome is the Eight of Wands. Beautiful. Bottom of the deck, you have the Star and the Ten of Pentacles, right? Wow. Let me just clarify the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Swords to see what this is all about. So please, spirits, first clarify the Five of Pentacles, please. And the Three of Swords. Wow, okay. Okay, Wow, Aquarius, here is your major arcana, the star. Okay. So at the center of your reading, we have the Empress and the Seven of Wands. So the Empress, yes, she is always portrayed as being pregnant because she has the promise of a new life, of a new beginning. And the vision that I saw for you has everything to do with rebirth. All the gestation period that precedes birth. And what I was getting is that you were so close to giving this birth, whatever it is, a new version of you, a new life, a new beginning, a new project. It's a general reading, so it's going to be different for all of you. It could have to do with a relationship, as we're going to see in a second, but it is such a beautiful new beginning for you guys. In any case, it's Venus ruled, right? We have this beautiful conjunction of Jupiter and Venus this year. Venus ruled Libra and Taurus. The beauty and abundance of Libra being anchored into the physical by the Taurian determination. And that's what I'm getting for you. It's this new beginning after a big period where everything was in the making. All this, where you were literally in the gunk of creation, right, within the womb. And now this promise of a new life of abundance and beauty that is coming to you, Aquarius. You might even, when this transformation is over, you might absolutely be extremely attractive, extremely magnetic, attracting to you all sorts of blessings and beautiful manifestations here. And it's crossed by the Seven of Wands, so you stood your ground. And what I was getting is 9 months, up to 9 years for some of you. So yes, it has been a long time coming. Whatever this transformation is, it's been a long time in the making. Everything was happening behind the scenes in this womb. Like also in the chrysalis, right? When the caterpillar becomes effectively gunk, just goo, before it transforms into this beautiful butterfly and is able to take its flight, right? So you had to take the higher road so many times. You had to defend yourself, stand your ground. Maybe there were attacks along this gestation period where people didn't know what you were doing and just were telling you, what the F are you doing? This is not a good path for you, or this is taking too long, or you're just being delusional or something like that. But you just stood your ground because you knew that this was coming, even though it took a hell of a long time, right? At your base, you have the Five of Pentacles, clarified by the King and Queen of Wands. So, yes, as long as this gestation period was happening, you were effectively alone. I mean, when we are in the womb, we are alone. Even though we're never alone, as we know, spirit is always around to help us, and to protect you. You are extremely protected, I'm hearing, over this process, throughout this process, because uh, it was out of your hands. It's just that when transformation of this magnitude happens, it's out of your hands. You're just going through the motion. You're just going through the process. So you're extremely protected. But while it was happening, maybe you felt left out in the cold. As I said, you didn't have a lot of support there. You felt maybe that nobody had your back, nobody understood you. You felt on the outside looking in, because yes, in the vision we're talking about a womb, but in real life you still needed to go to your jobs, do your everyday chores, just go through the daily routine. And while it was happening, this transformation was happening also behind the scenes. So it was hard for the longest time, and you felt extremely lonely throughout this process. It has to do again with your authentic self, Aquarius, with who you really are. It has to do with you getting to a version of yourself that is extremely self-confident, the type of confidence that comes from within, from the core, because we've been through the process. you know, the Queen and King of Wands are just themselves. They do you do you right? You're doing you here, Aquarius. It's something that is extremely authentic to you and to your soul trajectory. It The fact that we have the Queen and King of Wands, which to me are divine counterparts, this could have to do with a relationship that is a very deep soul bond, that you're extremely passionate about, that is really, really, that fires you up, right? And you know, it could absolutely be a relationship where this whole transformation was happening between you and your person, and now in February it comes to a beautiful place of healing. The transformation is over, and it's turning, this relation is turning into a butterfly. It's absolutely possible as well for some of you. Crowning you, you have the Seven of Cups. So yes, you know, for the longest time you were confused as to what was happening. When something of a transformation so big is happening, you know, when you're in the thick of healing, when shadow aspects of yourself are coming at you, left and right and center, when all the options you have seem like none of them satisfies you, well, you are in a fog. You are confused as what is happening. It's just, you know, you're overwhelmed here. You just don't know which path to follow, what choices to make. It's extremely difficult to make decisions when you know, transformation is actually happening. It's very difficult to see what path to take. But this is coming to an end, right? In your recent past, you have the Ace of Cups. So if again, if it's a relationship, then you are falling in love all over again with your person. It's a renewal of love here that is happening in the recent past. If it's not a relationship, then you are so grateful for what this transformation has brought into reality, for what it made, the version of you that is this butterfly that is emerging out of this gestation period. You are so grateful for everything that happened, for this process that is leading you to this beautiful new version of yourself, of your reality, your life, your creation in general, your manifestation in general. Your cup runneth over here. It could be also a lot of self love, you know, whatever it is, it's bringing you a lot of peace and just so much gratitude. And it's starting within and spilling out into your world. So much beautiful emotional balance as well here. Just your cup runneth over, Aquarius. Um, in your near future, you have the Lovers. So again, a big indication of a relationship here that could be with a divine counterpart. It could be a twin flame relationship or a deep, deep soul bond, soulmate. Uh, there was an obstacle that was there in this relationship. Maybe this is all the transformation that needed to happen, but here you are in the near future, really closing this gap that was there, that we saw with the Queen of Wands and the Queen of and the King of Wands as well. It could also be that you're dropping into your heart, and we can see that you are absolutely doing that with the Ace of Cups, dropping into your heart, making decisions from a heart-based space after this transformation is complete, and just making choices that are really for your greatest good if it's not a relationship. Um, the way you see yourself in the situation is the Three of Swords. So yeah, this was painful. Again, a transformation of that big. You know, it just takes a hell of a lot out of us. It's a painful process most of the time. It's intense pain around the heart chakra. It's just it does entail suffering. I mean, you know, a healing crisis, it always gets worse before it gets better, and this is exactly what happens to the caterpillar before it becomes a butterfly, right? I mean, he the caterpillar literally disintegrates into nothingness, into goo, before becoming a butterfly. So yes, this process was long and hard. You had to isolate a lot of times with the hermit, Virgo energy here. You had to isolate to look for the light within. Very, very big spiritual card as well, and I cannot stress enough how this all has been such a spiritual, process for you guys. Soul trajectory here, soul purpose as well. A lot of you light workers, something that you've really committed to all the way, and just you followed your inner guidance. You followed the light within, and you didn't not give up, as we said. You stood your ground amidst all this pain, all this suffering, all this really heart wrenching, gut wrenching process. You stood your ground and just listened to your inner guidance, looked to the light from within. Wow, it's beautiful, Aquarius. I mean, it's just amazing. Wow, I mean, I've got goosebumps. We all go through this, right? But seeing it like that, so clear in a reading, it's just wow. Hopes and fears. You, for the longest time, you, we're in the midst of this. Maybe we feel like this is going to go on forever. When is this going to be over? I cannot take it any longer. Maybe sometimes you felt like, spirit was just, had forgotten you. What the fuck is happening here, really? And but you also knew that this was going, once it was over, it was going to widen your horizons like never before, and that's exactly what's going to happen once you're out of this gestation period. Environment, death. Are we surprised to see death? No, absolutely not. Yes, this is this transformation, and at some point again on this journey, on this path, you felt like dying, or like you were, effectively dead. That's how horrendous sometimes this journey was for you, how long, how taxing it was on your energy. But the transformation is all around you now. It's in your environment, it's happening. As I said, it's the end of this womb gestation period. And look at that. As your outcome, you're shooting out like an arrow out of this womb, this gestation state. You're out. The Eight of Wands is a really positive movement forward. And look at these ones. They're shooting in the sky, and they're going to land exactly where they're supposed to land. And that's exactly what's going to happen once this gestation is, as I said, is over, which it is absolutely the end stages of that in February. You are out, shooting forward, becoming the most beautiful version of yourself with the star, your own major arcana. This is something so authentic to you, really a soul trajectory or a soul contract. It is aligning you with your stars. It's a wish come true. It's a beautiful new version of you, completely healed, like this beautiful naked woman. Your emotions are gonna be completely balanced with your physical life, a wish come true, just aligning with the universe for the most beautiful version of you that can absolutely, this butterfly, right? And with the Ten of Pentacles, this is gonna be a source of so much abundance in your life. This is for the long run. This transformation is for good. It is anchoring in your reality for good, bringing in so much abundance, as we saw with the Empress. So much abundance in your life, anchoring into your life. It's generational, it's long term, it's the whole shebang. It's the completion of the Pentacles suit. And if it is again, as we saw, if again this is a relationship, as we saw these divine counterparts all over the place, well, it is being healed completely, and going to the next level of commitment, and it's something that is really going to be a wish come true for you guys. Look at that, Aquarius. Look at these beautiful, beautiful major arcana here, indicating this beautiful new version of you on one hand, and a beautifully abundant, healed, committed relationship on the other hand. So I hope this helped. If you like this reading, please give me thumbs up. Really helps me keep doing this, and please subscribe. Leave me comments if this reading resonated for you. I love reading them, and I'll see you soon. Bye.